Hey, America, Chef John, Ghetto Gourmet Show. Hey, y'all see that video when the kid and his father, he like, no, you know, boy, and he got some spicy pork rinds. He like, you know, boy, these are make you bark. Ooh, 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 ooh. And he gave the chip to the little boy. The boy was like, yeah, oh, make me bark. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. He said, look, little baby in the back already wants some. She already doesn't know. It was like a minute and a half on Ludacris, just like giving a shout out to these little peeps, man. That's what's it about, man. Big people, look at the little people, because guess what? We all people. I get crazy on the show. We're gonna make some bread, don't you know? So I got some bread flour, and I decided to get different and get some rye flour. And we're going now. This is rye flour. It has less protein in it. It has more sugar in it. Okay. It means we're gonna have a stickier dough. So 1 and a half of a little bit more than a half, about 2/3 of bread flour, and then 1 rye, okay, and a third, a quarter, because we're not gonna get some raise out of this. Now you're gonna go directly. Excuse me, I didn't buy any more of this high gluten flour. I should have. I bought 3 things of, they didn't have the 85%, that's what I usually get at Bright Oaks. Man, elk has gone up 30, it went up $3, it went up 100%, basically. That is high gluten flour. We're only going to need a little bit in this one. I'm going to do a little bit more just because whenever I'm making a batch, I mean a batch, I put a little bit more in because that's how you do it right. You know what I mean? Don't skip a brother on a French fry. Don't skip a brother on a French fry. You know what I mean? Don't skip a brother. Don't be done picking on that thing like that. Just put the whole thing in there. Stop picking on that thing. Beating up on that little boo-boo-boo. All right. Beating up on that bread flour. Yo, America, I love you. And y'all watching my music, and I really appreciate that. And I really wish I could no, I don't wish. I shall gather upon me the time to recreate the show and make it more in depth and more detailed, because I am damned and determined to do whatever necessary to get well. And y'all know what it takes to get me well is I got exercise like crazy, man, and I got cross train. And then I gotta somehow to fix what's wrong inside of me. And I'm getting some new teeth all up in the back here. The whole set, just gonna get the whole thing fixed in the bottom because I done missing a few. Get all that hooked up. And then I'm gonna get my 2 pills. Because I'm gonna get my 2 pills. And then I'm not gonna eat as many of the other pills. And actually I'll even back off on the crime. Because really, I like to have my mind sharp. I'm telling you all the truth. I'm telling you how it is, man. That's how I am. I don't know why even lie. Why even lie? You like, but you're in recovery. You know, in every NA group in the world, they be like, but you can't do all that one. Look, I went through my dragon, man. You're like, well, what's dragon? I'm like, I said that one. Well, what the fuck is dragon, man? Y'all figure out what the fuck dragon is, man. And you come back and you be like, okay, Thor, that's craziest concept we ever heard. Try to deal with using while you're using. Well, jail's institution or death, man. That was me. NA didn't work. Wasn't enough. Didn't fit the final cue, man. See, I'm the ultimate rebel, man. So I did it myself. I found a reason. I found something inside of me. I let go of my shame, and I raised myself up. and I created a new life, and I created my old life. I became the who I was and who I am. If you understand that, all right. So there's a part of me that was lost and addicted, and that person was broken, all right. And during that time period, I was gone. But before that, I was gonna be this man, and then I became broken. And then during this period, I was gone, right? Drug war and all that bullshit too on top of it. And then now over here, I come out and I am the man that I was to be over here. This whole thing in the middle, you can't look at it anymore. You can only look at what I'm doing now, where I'm going, because that's all I look at. If you see that, you understand how Peace Up Dragon brought me to the other side, because I purified myself. Purify myself. That's what it says in Peace Up Dragon. That's what it says in the third step of non-violent. And there's 4 steps in a non-violent movement outlined in a letter from Birmingham jail by Martin Luther King. The 3rd step is the purification of those who will take part. The 1st step is the acknowledgement that there is an injustice, homelessness, addiction, medical, whatever we want to look at our injustice, sleep protesters, people fighting for the handicapped, people fighting for people with growth, things that they're born with. I'm not born with this. Even though I used to clip my neck when I was like 3 and used to drive my parents crazy. 4, they'd be like, stop doing that. My poor parents. I love my mom and dad. My dad can't remember shit. about a lot of stuff we went through. And I just have a memory where I'm like, I'm on it. So man, yeah man. You recreate your world. You find your way back home, man. You take the first step. And I know some people who've been way far home. And they started taking steps home. And something done picked them up on the way and carried them. And it was amazing, dude. It was like, what do you mean? I mean, dude, girl, you were just out here shooting in your arm and running amok and stealing and fooling. And then you decide that just like 2 or 3 weeks ago, you were like, I need to like start making some changes, and I called my mom, and now you, 3 weeks later, you living in a halfway house, and you getting a job, and you got a week and a half clean, and what? I'm like, you know what I mean? Some people just would rise to it, man. Would just see it, man. I'm not saying that they chose their own way, right? You know, God got his own way when he want to touch somebody. I'm gonna tell you like that too. But also, if you don't reach out to him, I grabbed the wrong thing. I grabbed the beans. I want the flaxseed. Feed the yeast. Oh, God. Oh. Is that it? 1 pound cashew. Sunflower. There it is. Oh, God. Just put this together. There's that bulgur wheat. And that bulgur wheat is really hard. It's really hard. And it doesn't grow much. A little flax seed. I'm gonna put some more yeast right there. Alright guys, I'm out. I just don't like that. I'm not out. I got dental work today, and she like hit a nerve, and I have a serious pain tolerance where I can just shut my brain down and let like something that like hurts beyond like, and what I do is I just lock up and then hold and wait, right? And she was like, or the Lido, she like Lido, and hit me again. Because I don't complain. I just, I ride my... But why I'm complaining now, it's not the pain. It's the pain has shut down my brain for the last 3.5 years. And if you look at all the good stuff I've done for 3.5 years, and then if you unleash that brain doing these good things, man, I woke up for 2 weeks and I accomplished so much in 2 weeks. And so put me back on my medications, wake me back up, get me back to work, give me help in all that I can do. All that I can do. Let's make this bread. Make this bread. Oh, we're going to put a little milk in there too, because milk makes it softer. Oh, I don't want to close that one. We're going to use that for our rolling. I want you here for just the bread put together, right? What's in there? All right, and use half and half. That's cold. I got brown sugar in there too. I'm putting about 90-degree water in this, or 100-degree water, about 95. It's warm to the finger. 95 to 100 would be warm to the finger. Boom. That's it. All right. Next is water. Ooh, that was a lot. I wonder if I hit it right on the nose. Nope. Good. I like it making in this bowl a lot easier than the glass because it's got higher sides, and also the scrub brush fits right against the side and right against the bottom. The scrub brush that I use, and it doesn't fit like that in the glass, and it really makes a difference in cleaning it. And since my arms hurt as much as they do, now you can see how it's turning brown. That's the rye. Rye is very sticky, and also we got brown sugar in here, and that's going to increase the stickiness. But we were looking at a very sticky dough. Look at that. Very wet. Very, very wet. Okay. So, we're going to go that. Put our wet dough down. And we're going to begin to work it. Like I said, easy to clean the bowls, cold water. You scrub brush, cold water, you get all the dough out right away. Then turn on the hot water and wash it with soap real quick. And you're like, okay, you're telling us all this. Why? Because I wanted to show you how fast it could be done. Alright, that's how fast it can be done. Now this part, yeah, you got hands if you're real dry. Look, I'm in all black and I'm working with flour. What's new? You ain't nothing but a hand dog running through the middle of the night. Been on the man's tail, I'm telling you so long. I'm just a hound dog running in the night. I got this man chasing behind me. He keeps telling me to go on. I keep sniffing this man in front of me. I smell his fear. He wish he was gone. He wish he was gone. I'm just a hound dog out there barking at the night. I've been thinking things just ain't right. I've been chasing this man down for several miles, I say, through the marchland, through the jungle, through the USA. I've been a hound dog chasing men all my life, I say. I smell his fear, he ain't far away. I'm just a hound dog on the boss's feet. I'm just a hound dog and I'm chasing me some meat. I'm just a hound dog and I'm out there on the hunt. I'm just a hound dog and I'm coming up. I'm just a hound dog. Woo! Chasing my sound off. Woo! Chasing a man down. Woo! Just a hound dog. Pushing his way around town. Just a hound dog. Just have a little bit of fun and sound. I'm a hound dog. I got him in a tree. I'm a hound dog. Snarling wild and mean. I'm a hound dog. I come from the country and I run lean. I'm a hound dog. And I got another boy up a tree. I'm a hound dog. I'm the boss's favorite pet. I'm a hound dog. If you ain't met me, you don't ever wanna get. I'm a hound dog, locked up and put away in misery, and try to run all night because I'm a hound dog. It's the only thing you'll hear when you got me. Following you through the night in the marsh while you're running scared. I'm a coming apart. I'm a pack and I'm one man and I'm a hound dog too. And I'm all coming out after you. All right. That helped me with my speech. I'm a hound. I'm making it steamy in there. I'm making it steamy. All right, we're gonna shut down. Peace.